Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today we're going to talk about the War of the False Primarch. This event happened between the year of 780.m33 to 860.m33 and it plunged the Segmentum Pacificus into anarchy, and it saw brother fighting brother as chapters loyal to the Emperor crossed blades and destroyed each other. Now, little is known of this event, but the information we do have makes it very interesting. In the year 780.m33, a Primarch apparently returned to the Imperium and declared war on the High Lords of Terra. He sought to unseat their power and rule the Imperium as his own, for he was the Emperor's son and rightful heir. Many chapters declared for the Primarch's return. The information that we have is that 11 loyalist chapters stood with him, but it was not enough. The conflict came to an end when the High Lords of Terra tasked 5 loyalist chapters, who were made up of the Red Talons, who were the Iron Hand successors, the Death Eagles, who were Raven Guard and even rumoured to be belonging to the Emperor's children gene line, the Carcharodons, who are allegedly Raven Guard, the Flesh Eaters, which are of the Blood Angels gene line, and the Carnal Guard, who are also of the Blood Angels gene line. These 5 chapters took the war on the newly declared Primarch and defeated him and his gathered Space Marine chapters. Those chapters who stood with him were declared traitorous, and they and their entire chapter homeworld were destroyed. This event, much like the War of the Beast, is now largely lost to myth. All records that were recorded of the event were purged, so no trace of this attempted power grab would ever stain the Imperium. Now what I would like to do is explore some theories on this so-called return Primarch. Was this a chapter master just lusting with power, or was it truly a son of the Emperor returning to the Imperium to bring back glory to his father's empire? One theory is that this was an actual Primarch, one of the lost Primarchs belonging to the 2nd or 11 legions, returned and seeking to rule his father's empire. This could make sense, as to claim yourself as a Primarch you have to have the attributes of a Primarch: size, power and battle prowess. But if this was truly a Primarch, a lost Primarch returning to seek his father's empire, then could merely 5 chapters truly bring him down when he had 11 chapters under his command? This leads into one of the next theories, is that it was not a Primarch, but a mere Astartes. An Astartes that was either corrupted by chaos to give him power that you would normally see a Primarch of having, or maybe even an Astartes that was mutated by some form of Xenos or Imperium technology to turn him into a more powerful being. I would probably stand with chaos giving him these powers and turning his mind to seek power, as an inner conflict within the Imperium would only benefit chaos and its plans. Another theory is a clone. We all know cloning beings in Warhammer 40,000 exists, and the master of this technology is none other than Fabius Bile. We know that Fabius has made clones before. We know he's made Primarch clones, who are perfect to their original Primarchs. Could a clone of Fabius Bile escaped and brought war to the Imperium? Maybe even this was planned by Fabius himself as some sort of test to see if the Primarch he was cloning were actually capable of the battle prowess of their original gene bearers. Of course, we can put the cloning aspect aside and look at the theory of an actual loyalist Primarch returning. Not one of the Lost Sons, but one that actually stood at the Emperor's side during the Great Crusade and the Horus Heresy. We know that some Primarchs are still confirmed as missing and will one day return to save the Imperium. What if this was the case? A Primarch returning to see what the Imperium had become, seeing the dying dream of the Emperor, and wanted to right all the wrongs and bring glory and retribution back to the Imperium of man. This seems plausible, as a true son of the Emperor, one who fought by his side, could be a legitimate problem for the High Lords of Terra. If a true son of the Emperor had returned, he could rally the entire Imperium and take away their hold of power, something that the High Lords would never allow. So before the Primarch could grasp onto the foundations of their power, they sent out a fleet of Space Marines loyal to them and them alone, to seek out this returned son and destroy him and anyone who stood under his banner. All that we can gather from this conflict is that the High Lords were successful in crushing this so-called Primarch. I doubt we will ever know the true identity of him, unless maybe Black Library starts a new series of books covering this event, as they did with the War of the Beast. For me, this is a small bit of lore in the Warhammer 40,000 universe, which will always continue to pique my interest. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this small lore/theory video on the War of the False Primarch. I would love to get your thoughts and your feedback on this event. Please post your theories and let me know what you thought of the video. Thank you and have a great day.